Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Nanda Hanifah and I am student from English Department 2019 and I am from B class. So in the previous video, I already told about poetry course and today in this video, I would like to tell you about poetry. So let's begin. So, poetry is one of literary work, and there are some characteristics of poetry that differentiate poetry with other literary works such as prose and drama. The characteristics of poetry are it has stanza, rhythm, rhyme, alliteration, and usually in poetry using connotation or second meaning, and diction of poetry is different than other literary works. Stanza is group of line. In poetry, line can consist one word or can stand alone with meaning. This line refers to word or phrase. And line in poetry is not always a sentence. Even if it's just one word, we can call it as a line. So group of 2 lines we call it couplet, group of 3 lines we call it tercet, group of 4 lines we call it quatrain, group of 5 lines we call it quintet, and group of 6 lines we call it septet, and group of 7 lines we call it sestet, and group of 8 lines we call it octave. So next is rhyme. Rhyme is the same sound in line of poetry. The most common rhyme scheme is AA, BB, and AB, AB. We can classify rhyme with the same sound or with the placement within line or stanza. And the most type of rhyme is end rhyme, is the same sound in the end of line. Rhyme, common vowel called as consonant and common consonant called consonants. So next is rhythm. Rhythm is beat of poetry. It is created by stressed and unstressed part of word, and this stressed and unstressed part of word called meter. So rhythm strengthening the meaning of word, and different poets use the pattern of the meter to create a different effect. Alliteration is actually kind of the same with rhyme, but in alliteration, the same sound is on the first consonant word. For example, in poetry, the breeze blew. The word breeze blew, the first consonant is B, so that's it, alliteration. And actually we can find alliteration in our daily life, like Coca-Cola, Dunkin' Donuts, and also we can find alliteration in names of people like Marilyn Monroe, Mickey Mouse, and many more. So the purpose of alliteration is to make reading or recitation of poetry can attractive and make the reader to learn by heart, because it is make musical effects. So when you read poetry, it can add pleasure. Next is connotation. So connotation similar to associated meaning. Associated meaning is the meaning that based on the context. The context here is who to whom, when, where, and why. For example, like you are my flower. Flower here, the denotation meaning is like kind of plants, but in connotation, flower here means girl or love or beauty, something like that. And usually in poetry use this kind of second meaning, so don't judge the word by the title because it might have the second meaning. Other example, like can you pass me the salt, like what this speaker meaning. In pragmatic, it like can you help me to bring that salt to me because like I cannot reach. It's like requesting someone to give you the salt because you cannot reach it. And there is SPOCA analysis. SPOCA, the S for subject, P for predicate, O for object, C for complement, A for adverb or adjunct. And the last one is diction. Why diction in poetry is different than other literary works diction? because in poetic diction is commonly specific and always pay attention to rhyme, and this diction is for deliver the writer's feeling toward the literary work. Poetry is one of literary work, and it has stanza, rhyme, rhythm, alliteration, connotation, and different diction as its characteristic, and it differentiates poetry with other literary work. That's all from me, and I realize in this video I made a lot of mistakes, but I will try my best to learn and fix my mistake. And thank you very much for watching my video. See you to the next